Good evening. Yes, I think it might have also brushed the glove before it brushed the towel. Let's have a look. It might have. Oh.
Nothing on the bat. It's definitely off the towel, and he walked. Charita Salanka. There are 2 reviews available. Well, this is where it is. If there's bat or glove, especially when it's so far outside your body, you know it. You definitely know it as a batter.
I know of some batsmen who, even if their middle stump is out, they would want a review. So this is very strange. Unless you can say, look, maybe he didn't want to face Umran Malik. He was bowling quick, Umran, as he always does. But this is such a good pitch to bat on. You've done all the hard work. He's got 20. He had 23 of 28 deliveries. You're looking good, settling down.
Really bizarre. Even if you're not entirely sure, maybe have a quick chat with your non-striker.
Definitely a click noise. That was off the towel. And did he need to have a towel on him? 65 for 3.
चार दोस्तों वीडियो कॉल, 8 हुए तो कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल, 20 हुए तो क्या करेंगे? जियो फाइबर घर ले आओ, जादू के डिब्बे का मैजिक चलाओ।
Conference up to 100 people on JioFiber. Join from any device for free. अब हर घर JioFiber.
Captain Dasun Shanaka will be in next. There's one in the Hasaranga. Karunaratne. Vilalage is good with the bat. The fielders, they have those towels to help them dry the ball. Well, we do see batters carrying towels. The very famous red towel that Steve Ward did have. But this one will force him to rethink.
Sometimes even the strap that you have on your helmet, you've got to tuck it in, because maybe you go for a hook shot and it just goes, brushes the strap on the helmet. You don't have any reviews left. You could be given out when you're not out.
New batsman Dhananjay De Silva, and hence Umran Malik gets a slip.
Bowling a Yorker. Bowling a Yorker, Umran. He's bowling at good speed. 148 kilometers per hour the previous one. If the batsman is new, slip a Yorker.
He's got a lot of time, Dhananjay De Silva. When you look at him play his shots, seems so organized. So unfortunate, just as we've been speaking about many of the other Sri Lankan batters, not able to be consistent and build on those numbers.
We saw the numbers of the Sri Lankan batters before. Asalanka, the guy who averages the highest, 47. But apart from that, everyone's in the 30s or early 30s. Not going to win too many games. Most of your batters average early 30s.
He's been around for a long time, playing all 3 formats, has test hundreds. The vice captain of the test team. Asalanka's average just dipping after the dismissal today. But Dhananjay De Silva in his 60 games, 1346, and you want that experience to pay off. Flies off the edge.
Well, that's what happens when you have the pace that Umran Malik had. That was more than 145 kilometers per hour. If he gives a little bit of room outside the off stump and batsmen throw their bats at it, the ball flies off the outside edge. He's gone for the back foot punch. Maybe a gully fielder would have come into play. Didn't give the fielder a deep third man a chance. Just bed of the bat.
He's got 6 fielders in the circle he doesn't need to have, and that tells you what Rohit Sharma thinks and feels at this stage. He feels way on top. That's lovely. This is what Dhananjay De Silva can do. 10 off that over. Lovely shot to end the 16. 74 for 3. The players will have a drink.
पंद्रह साल से बिग बॉस ने सबका गेम देखा। इस बार बिग बॉस अपना गेम दिखाएंगे। सुबह होगी पर आसमान में चांद दिखेगा। घोड़ा भी अब सीधी चाल चलेगा। परछाई भी छोड़ेगी साथ, खेलेगी अपना ही खेल, क्योंकि इस बार बिग बॉस खुद खेलेंगे।
What does this supermodel, activist, actress, and beauty queen have in common? They all don't know how to cook. Watch them learn a few authentic recipes in the kitchen with the most celebrated chefs in Malaysia in the brand new show.
You can handle this, right? That means you can handle me also.
Star vs. Food, Malaysia, Mondays and Tuesdays at 8:05 p.m. on TLC.
चार दोस्तों वीडियो कॉल, 8 हुए तो कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल, 20 हुए तो क्या करेंगे? जियो फाइबर घर ले आओ, जादू के डिब्बे का मैजिक चला।
Conference up to 100 people on JioFiber. Join from any device for free. अब हर घर JioFiber.
Sri Lanka 74 for 3. 300 runs away from the mammoth target set by India. Indian bowlers have been good in very good batting conditions. Mohammad Siraj, the standout, setting the tone very early. The wickets to fall. The pressure was building. He bowled a maiden over and forced a fall shot. This was even better. Setting Mendisa back for length and then slips one in full. This was a strange one because Charita Salanka should have known that it flicked the towel. Asked to bat first. 373 for 7. Virat Kohli 45th ODI 100. Rohit, Gill, they'll be disappointed because the opportunity was there to go on and get massive scores themselves.
What Kohli's 100 tells you is that you must have a knack of getting the scores, getting the hundreds. Rohit was batting well, looked set for 100. Also a bit of luck. Drags the ball in. And Shubman Gill too.
Chahal still bowling it nicely, down to 75 Ks. That delivery, tossing it up, looking around. There's still no concern of dew. The towels are there with the players. It's not come out. The feedback though is by 5:36 in the evenings usually. There's heavy dew here in Guwahati. Well, nowadays it's the grounds are given a spray just to help manage the effect of it.
Looked very wet yesterday. The pictures that we saw about 7:45. But so far doesn't look to be a concern.
And more signs of it not being a concern. Chahal toying with De Silva.
Well, he's been bowling exceedingly well. He's just given away 5 runs, 2.5 overs that he's bowled. He's got this great ability to get the ball to turn, mix his pace, vary his pace, get the googly going. Very clever bowler. Yuzi Chahal.
Nothing wrong, just getting some mud stuck on the boots, Hardik Pandya. Some heavy strapping on his left hand. Just stands out. Too good at this stage. Slowing it up a great deal, Chahal.
Yeah, he's looked really good. That's an important role to play for India through the middle of the innings.
Oh, top over, just the 1 run, 17 bowled, 75 for 3, Sri Lanka. It's going to be spin from both ends. Well, if Sri Lanka were looking for a breather, it's not going to be coming their way, because here he is, a top quality performer. For long periods in his career, he's been playing second fiddle to Ravindra Jadeja. But fortunately, or unfortunately for Jadeja, but fortunately for Akshar, since he's got a clear run, he's grown as a player. Not only his bowling, his batting has improved in leaps and bounds. The slip stays, 4 in the deep.
There's no question about his improvement as a cricketer. It's been tremendous. To be in the Indian change room among some of the stalwarts of the game, Rohit Sharma, the captain, Virat Kohli, you can pick up so much from them. There's KL Rahul, also very, very experienced. Just being around them, listening to them, you can pick up so much, improve your game, improve your temperament. Because at the end of the day, it's temperament, you know, which shot to play at what time, what ball to bowl at what time. All that, when you just sit in that dugout, and there's of course Rahul Dravid, the coach. And he will be very happy, Rahul Dravid, when the way it looks, India should be able to win this, because that'll be a fantastic present for him on his 50th birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday in advance, Rahul Dravid. India, Sri Lanka 76 for 3.
Since the drinks break, 2 overs, 2 runs. If you go back even further, last 4 overs, just the 12 runs. Slowing it down nicely. Well, you need some luck. There you go. Bottom edge runs away.
Well, you got to try and do something different. You can't just go the way they are. This is outside the leg stump. Also maybe the wrong one. Hasn't got where it intended, but doesn't matter. in any form of the game, as long as the runs are coming, you should be happy with it.
If you were in the Sri Lankan camp as coach, in the dugout, Ajit Sunny, how would you pace this, or what would you expect from the batters right now? As you rightly said, all points out that India will run out as winners. They're so far ahead in the game. But what would you want the players to do?
Well, firstly, use your feet against the spinner, particularly against Chahal. Chahal's giving the ball a bit of air. You want to go down the pitch to him. You want to go down the pitch, try and narrow the turn. You would be able to then, if not hit the boundary, you might be able to push the ones and twos. There's a long off and a long on. At least you'll be able to look at that. You'll be able to push it around for once if you're not going to get the boundaries. But sticking to your crease is not helping you at all.
Nice, Susie.
Little Fuller. One bounce for 4. Dhananjay De Silva this time.
And you're going to take the odd chance like this. The ball's pitched up. There is a deep square leg. There's a long on. There's a big gap. Go for it. And he's gone for it. And he's got the rewards.
Chahal into his 4th over. They just allowed him to settle down a wee bit. If we watched Shreyas Iyer take on Hasaranga, the moment he got a good delivery in, Shreyas Iyer was down the wicket, trying to get him off that length and line.
Really good use.
We really haven't seen that from Sri Lanka. And whatever shots they're playing from the crease. Got to try and give Chahal something to think about. Ten runs off that Chahal over. 19 have been bowled, 86 for 3.
15 साल से बिग बॉस